Malcolm, it's not before 11 a.m. It's actually after 11 a.m. What can you do? Finley brought me coffee in bed. Cheers. Oh, Rue's trying to climb on my butt. Ow. You know, when your dog's ears are so long that they can whip you. Freaking cheers, brothers. Another day, Monday to be exact. Looking kind of cute today. I put my hair back so you can see my little earrings better. Stars of the show. I'm having a delicious cinnamon raisin buttered bagel and editing the vlog to go up today. Hi, this is Meghan Hughes. I left a voicemail about 2 days ago and it looks like you guys called me back this morning.
So we are on a network with them.
Hi, Meghan.
Papa?
How's it going?
I wanted to call you.
Hello, Anthony. Oh my goodness, you know I spent my time with him. He is just like...
Guys, I just got an absurd amount of calls, / made an absurd amount of calls. I called my oral surgeon. They said that we are out of network for my dental insurance, which is a flop, meaning that I have to find somewhere else that actually has me in network, because most dental insurances, my dad said, pay 50% of the surgery that you're getting done, so like it would still be expensive, and then if they were out of network it would be even more expensive. So he was like, definitely find somewhere in network. So still working on that. After I hung up the phone with the oral surgeon, I was like, well shit, I gotta call my dad. So then he told me all of that information about the dental insurance, emailed me some stuff, and we were just talking about wedding stuff after that as well. And then after I hung up the phone with my dad, I literally went in, I talked to Finley for like 2 seconds, and then I came back in here and my phone was ringing again. It was my grandma. I love my grandma. She's so awesome. She was asking me a lot of questions about the wedding and just like what she should wear and like if I can send her links to dresses and stuff like that and let her know my color scheme for the matriarchs of the family. And I was like, of course, queen, I will get those to you. But I just realized I still haven't finished editing my Vlogmas from yesterday. I've just been like all over the place, like sending out emails, doing phone calls, doing this whole thing. I'm also coordinating a drop off for a, Finley's not in the other room. I think he's upstairs, but I got Finley a Christmas present. I'll show it to you when it arrives, but it's kind of a medium-sized live edge table for the living room to replace the big basket in there that like we keep all of our shit on in front of the TV, like in front of the couch. And my friends are delivering it today because my friends are the ones who made it. Anyways, when that arrives in like an hour, I'll show you it and give you the whole haps. But until then, I gotta freaking edit. And I'm texting all my bridesmaids about their dresses. It's a wedding day up in this head today. And every day, I never expect to do wedding work and then it just arrives. Like there's always something to do. Even when I'm like, oh, I'll just edit. It's like, no, you're gonna do this.
Hi Peach, I brought you some leftovers.
I need another layer. It's fucking freezing out here. Okay, I hear you. Ducky, where are you going? I need a big jacket. It feels like it's 2 degrees. Oh, I think I have one left in my car. My friends should be arriving to drop off the table at any second. Yay, right here is perfect. Wow, the real deal. Hold on, I want to show them really quickly. Thank you so much, Tim. You're an absolute legend.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. You guys rock my socks off. Look at the legs, guys.
Nothing.
Perfect. Yeah, Ashley, she's like, I just watched and I encouraged, you know?
That's exactly right.
Everything went great, baby. Don't even worry about a thing. But I have to give a note to myself of never wear these blue flowy pants out into the yard in the rain because literally the entire bottom layer is just straight wet. Damn it. I froze a ton of tomatoes at the end of the summer that we grew, and so we could enjoy stuff like this for dinners in the winter. So we're having a 1-pot caprese pasta, and so I'm using the tomatoes and the basil, well, the basil from the indoor garden, the tomatoes from the outdoor garden, and the pasta is boiling. Right now we have about 3 minutes to go. I just wanted to do this before my stream so that I wasn't like hangry on the stream tonight, and I feel good about that. Hold on, say really a quick goodbye to Vlogmas. Oh no, you only have 10 seconds or less. Okay guys, in the words of Mr. Louis Cole, peace out, enjoy life, and live the adventure. Let's go raid Mr. Julian. Let's see what he says. Julian Solomita raided me on Twitch like a week and a half ago. So I'm raiding him.
Meghan! Meghan, welcome! Thank you for the host. We're getting off right now, but we can do a joint raid somewhere.
Oh, cute. I love that. Ready for a day 13, sweetie treaty, anybody? I know I am. Ooh, she's red this time. They've all been green for the past few days, I feel like. I love Hershey's Kiss time. Best time of the whole day. I was just watching an episode of The Great. I streamed on Twitch for about 2.5 or so hours. It was lovely, so happy to be back. And now I'm gonna start editing this vlog, I think. It's only like 11. I think I'm just gonna start, you know, winding down, just kind of hanging out for the evening. Bon appetit. Greetings, folks. It's currently about 12 a.m. Yeah, 12:07 to be exact. And I just edited a large portion of this vlog, and then I realized, holy guacamole, this is the shortest Vlogmas that I've had so far. Literally, in total, I have like 5.5 minutes of footage up until the point I was editing. And I was like, oh my god, like, it really didn't feel like such a short vlog today for some reason. Like, in my head, I thought that it was longer, but it really wasn't. I think like a lot of my day was just taken up by like phone calls, like the phone calls that you guys saw. Like, I talked to my dad on the phone for like 40 minutes, and then I talked to my grandma for like an additional 40 minutes. Like, it was very absurd, the length of the calls, you know, they really took a lot of time. I loved them, but they really did take a lot of time. And then, yeah, I had my friends over. Sorry, Finley's in the other room. And we were just hanging out in the barn with the pigs and whatever. And so that was like not a short visit, you know? So all that kind of just took up my day a little bit. And also, yeah, woke up late. Nobody's shocked. I've just embraced it at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna force myself to feel bad anymore about it. Like, I always do this, you know? Like, why should I expect anything else unless like I actually try, you know? And I haven't been actually trying. But I figured that while I wrap this Christmas present, I will answer some questions on Instagram, because I did like a late night ask me anything kind of a thing. So the first question comes from Mandy, and they asked, how do you find time for all of your dang hobbies? You know, something I realized recently is that I actually monetize a fair amount of my hobbies. Literally the only hobbies that I do that I don't, you know, like make content out of are probably like going to Zumba or bouldering, like active hobbies. And I guess like thrifting is a hobby too. And I kind of monetize that even too when I do thrift hauls. So, you know, I always see people on TikTok being like, don't monetize your hobbies. But I'm like, honestly, like monetizing what I, you know, love doing, which is like gaming, doing a little smoky smoke, doing a little advice giving, making videos, whatever, you know, all that. I don't mind making money off of all that, you know? And those are all hobbies I already enjoy doing, so why not? And I think like the reason that I make time for them is because I love them, one, and two, because, you know, it is part of my job. So that's my most honest answer. Like, I understand that you shouldn't like monetize every aspect of your life, and so that's why I say I do have things that I do just myself. Like, I guess gardening is also a hobby, herbalism is also a hobby of mine, and playing board games. So that stuff, you know, like I just make time for because it brings me joy. Simple as that. Maya asked, what are you most excited about for your wedding? Probably just like all of the months of hard work paying off, and just like seeing the vision and being like, yes, this is literally exactly what we wanted, and getting to like spend the day just living in that. Like, it feels like a fantasy in my head, but I think like the best thing about the wedding will be like living in that for a weekend, you know? So yeah, is that a weird thing to say? I don't know. Next question is from Cassidy, and they asked, what will you miss most about Oregon after you move? Much love from Texas. I'll miss my friends and my neighbors, definitely, the most. And like the mossy, you know, just like gorgeous, lush wilderness I'll miss a lot of things, but those things I think I'll miss most. Ooh, good question from Nick Norms. They asked wood stove or fireplace. Definitely wood stove. I have a wood stove, but it functions like a fireplace because the last tenant who lived here ripped off the door of the wood stove. So anytime I'm actually in a house with a wood stove, like a working wood stove with a door, I'm like, this thing is fucking sick because the door holds in so much heat and like heats the space so well. It's insane. Okay, the next question is from Allison, and they asked my sun, moon, and rising. And this is a question that I get literally every time I do a Q&A. I'm an Aries, Sun, Libra, Moon, Libra, Rising. Rachel asked, what are some tips for being yourself? I bully myself, but I want to accept myself instead. You know, this is a hard one because I don't know how to tell you to be yourself, you know? Like, I can just tell you how I feel like I'm myself. And the parts that I love about myself the most are like my drive and the way that I care for people. And I also love my body and the things that it allows me to do. And I feel like I kind of made all of those realizations with just like getting older and being like, it's just not worth it to like spend all of your time like not liking yourself. You know what I mean? And if you mean you bully yourself as in like you look in the mirror and you say mean things to yourself, the only time I've ever really done that is about like body image stuff. And instead I literally would like write on my mirror nice things about myself. So like when I would do that, I would have to read the nice things on my mirror. That's just something you could do. But I just feel like my general tips are just like, you know, embracing the things about myself that maybe other people don't have and that make me me, and being like, yeah, that's fucking sick. I love that about myself. Hats off to that. And really just focusing on, you know, what makes you uniquely you. And I know that sounds like incredibly cliche, probably to some of you, but you know, there's only one of you out there. And I really think that it's important to like value the characteristics about yourself that like not only you enjoy, but also like other people enjoy. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in the way of like only looking at yourself through the lens of other people. But if there's something that people tell you a lot, like believe them, you know, that you have an impact on them, and remind yourself of that. At the end of the day, I can only give you my things that have worked for me. And those are some of those things. This is a funny looking package. I cut open a shopping bag in a funny little way, and I'm just gonna kind of tape it back together and then tie a bow over it. Another common question that I get a lot in Q&As is any future tattoo ideas? And no, I have no future tattoo ideas. I really haven't had a lot of tattoo inspiration since my last tattoo, but I mean, I got my last tattoo at the beginning of 2020, like January of 2020, so it hasn't even been that long. But no, I really don't have any ideas. Who knows what the future holds though. Vane asked, shampoo and conditioner recommendations, plain products, all the way. I always have a link to them in my description. They're sustainable, plastic free, vegan and cruelty free. They're just iconic and I love them. Julia said, hi from Vancouver, BC. Are you and Finley coming back to Canada soon? I have no plans to visit Canada anytime soon, but when we move to Vermont in 2022, like I'll probably visit Canada just because we'll be so stinking close to Montreal and stuff.
What's up, dude?
Hey there, bro. I'm wrapping a gift.
Don't spill the beans.
Yeah, I won't spill the beans.
You already spilled one bean.
Oh, I know. I accidentally let one of Finley's gifts slip. I think it was because I couldn't tell you about like what the delivery was, so like I was just really like being unconscious and stupid and let the beans spill out something else that I got him as a distraction. It was really embarrassing. This looks really silly.
Bro, you look really silly.
Okay, the last question I'm gonna answer is, what's something about this year that has surprised you? The amount of work that weddings take. I know literally everybody in your life who's ever planned a wedding, probably like, you know, a large scale wedding, probably says something along those lines, but seriously, it's like a full fucking time job. Like, I did not realize the amount of work that I have to do for my wedding every day. Like, there's always, I said this earlier today, like, I start every day being like, la la la, I'm gonna like do my other tasks, and then I'm like, oh wait, like I still have to do this stuff for the wedding. And I have a full service planner. Like, that's just the thing that baffles me the most. Is like, I have somebody to help me, you know, but it still requires so much of my time. So that's probably the biggest thing that surprised me. But honestly, I also think like one of the greatest things that surprised me this year is like the amount of like emotional work I've had to do. Like, I don't know why it's just like 2021 has been like a really hard year for me mentally. Like, I'm gonna be fully honest with y'all, you know, like it's really been kind of a doozy. There's been a lot of things where I've been like, I thought I healed this, and then, you know, it comes back up and I'm like, it's very interesting, you know? So I'm glad that I'm just like doing a lot of that work, I suppose, like this year. Because what's that phrase that people say that's like kind of cliche but so true, where it's like, if you don't heal your own wounds, they'll bleed all over everybody else. So I'm glad that I'm taking my own situations into my own hands. And I actually have like a rockin' therapist now, so I feel really good about that. I can't tie this tie for the life of me, and it's making me go insane. Go insane, go insane, throw some glitter, make it right. Just like Kesha. Did you guys know that I was like a Kesha stan when I was in middle school? Literally my best friend Abby and I would like go to her concerts and we would like do makeup on each other to look like Kesha when she slept over at my house. That was honestly kind of like the beginning of my love of makeup as a young teen. Anyways, it's just a little fun fact about me. My friend Abby's name is still saved in my phone as Abigail Kesha. That's funny. Okay, I just think that this is like not, this tie is not gonna tie. I think I might have to tape it. Really, it was so nice of you to come in here and join me. That was really nice. You love to kind of hang out and have girl time with me. We love just hanging out and being best friends, huh? I love that about you too. Okay, well at least say it in English. Okay, well I can't understand what you're saying, so sorry. Now it looks pretty cool. Okay guys, I'm in bed before 1, which was my goal for tonight. And I'm just gonna like wind down before bed. I'm already pretty tired. I normally take this like sleep tincture just to kind of ease into my slumber. I've actually had it for a while and I refound it, and then I was like, I might start taking this again. It's just like an herbalism tincture that helps me sleep more fully and soundly. And it has like skullcap and valerian root and passion flower, which are all some of my faves. And it also has hop in it, which is fun. Anyways, I was like, I don't even need that tonight because I feel tired as shit. But I do want to read my book before bed because I have been abandoning this over the course of this month, because normally my reading time is like right when I wake up, but right when I wake up now I edit Vlogmas and upload it, and then sometimes I just forget about my book. So that being said, I'm going to read before heading to bed tonight. I'm at page like 100 and I'm just trying to finish it before the end of the month because we're reading this for my December book club, and it's been really good so far. I've really enjoyed it. Anyways, I need to get to reading, so alas, hope you enjoyed this. You can find me on Twitch, you can find me on Patreon, and you can find me on here every day from now until Christmas. Love ya. See you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Stay smiling. Bye y'all. Wait, is today the 13th? Oh my god, we're halfway through Vlogmas.